Well, that's fun. That's awesome. I'm really glad he's in there. Well, alright y'all. Welcome to the Casually Avid Gamer Plays Minecraft. I'm glad you guys are here. This is episode... and we are back in our rustic harbor town, if you will. Now, that looks really kind of just neat out there, kind of off in the fog. Looking really good. I like that build. And I want to keep going with here, because I think the more things we get in, the more complete the build will start to look. And it'll look less like a bunch of random features just slapped into the terrain. And it'll start looking more like a cohesive town. So what we're going to do today, and there's our saloon. It's grand in its ugliness. Oh, it's attention grabbing and obnoxious, and that's the point. All right, so what are we going to do today? We're not working on our saloon right now, although there is some stuff we still need to do on the saloon, the back sides mostly. Let's forget we see this, because this is just kind of boring and dull, and I'm going to need to do something with it at some point. But right now, today of all days for the thing, we are going to be working on... We're going to be working up here. Now... a little geographical oddity, this down here has kind of become, well, it's the backside of the blacksmith house, it's the backside of the saloon, it's the backside of the forge. So it's almost kind of like an alleyway, and I think we're going to treat it like that. However, we've got, this big old hill behind it, and we can't really, it wouldn't really fit with the theme of the town to... build into the side of the hill. It wouldn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an alleyway. And so there are going to be houses on the other side of the alley, on this side of the alley to be exact. But they're going to be up on the hill. So what I'm doing down here is I'm putting in the beginnings of like a retaining wall that will be raised up to the height of where our houses are. And then we're going to build some, not tenement houses really, but some kind of more lower income peasant housing, if you will. And we're going to work on that today. But first we need to prepare the spot we're going to build in. So that means taking the top off the hill, and I think... what do I want to do? I think we at least want to take this layer off. We might want to go down one more. All right, so I decided I'm going to try to take the retaining wall up to the height of this level here. That gives me plenty of room to do what I'm thinking of doing. I actually have more. This actually ended up being wider this way than I had anticipated being. I don't think it's really going to change much of what we're planning on doing, but maybe we can do like another row of houses on this side. Now what I got to get doing is raising the retaining wall this last couple of levels, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something again just as I'm getting this in. I had mentioned in my last Minecraft mini that when Minecraft 1.9 comes out, I'm probably going to start a new world, because usually you end up having to with a new major build like that. And that's fine. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. But I was debating, do I start another solo world, or do I try my hand at getting onto like a whitelisted multiplayer server or something like that? I'm not really a PvP guy. Like, I don't want to go anywhere where there's a bunch of griefing or something like that, but I do really think I might enjoy collaborations and stuff of that nature. So I want you guys, if you didn't tell me already in the comments of my Minecraft mini, I'd like you to go down to the comment section and give me your opinion. Would you rather see me just kind of flying solo, doing my own thing, making my own builds, or do you want to see something with potentially more collaborations and me building alongside some other folks? So please hop down in the comments and do that. I'd really appreciate it. And also, while you're down there, if you're enjoying the series, please click that like button, or if you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button. And you know, if you're enjoying the videos, please click that like button. It's really encouraging when that happens, and it's an absolute blast. And I was hoping to get to 50 subscribers by the end of 2015. I'm at 46 now, which is great, and I'm hoping you guys can help me push it over the top. But okay, so now what? We have to fill in here so we can get to work. All right. Okay, one last thing we want to get in before we move on to actually building the tenements themselves. We want to put a lip of stone bricks right here. And the reason why we're doing this is because I don't want the retaining wall to just be an expanse of cobblestone. I've talked about it before. You start with something really basic, and then you add to it and you refine it until you get something that looks a lot neater. And I've got an idea for the retaining wall that's going to look really interesting, and I actually need to incorporate into the build, because what we're building are tenements. They're going to be crammed into every bit of space that they possibly can. Actually, how many blocks is that? Is that 19? I don't know that this is going to be quite long enough. It might be. Let's find out. Okay, so let's see how many we can fit in here. And we're going to start with, again, it's a rustic village, so we're using logs as support and corner beams. So we're going to start there, and then we're going to have a gap of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Okay, no, wait, that was wrong. That's right. That's wrong. There I go, building on camera again. All right, so there. So I'm going to have to expand the retaining wall by 1. That's not really a huge deal. Although, shoot, we don't have any... Well, I don't know that we actually need cobble, do we? And if we do, I can come back and fix it later. We'll just slap some dirt on this so we can build on top of it, and then I can fix it later. All right, so we've got room for what looks like 3 houses, and that's fine. Oh, good. The what you call it? The sun is going down. However, until then, let's get in a few more just kind of posts. 4. There we go. And this we want a gap of 4, not 5. So there, and there. Perfect. All right. Now, because once again, we don't want creepers blowing things up, let's go sleep. I figured I'd show you guys one section of the housing that we're going to do, and it'll just be repeated 2 more times right here. And we're actually going to use wool for the walls. I know I had talked many a time about how it just felt weird using wool for walls, but I think it looks pretty good in this context. So get the back wall in, and now no windows on these back walls, despite the fact that it's not a terrible view, because this down here is supposed to be an alley, and this is really going to be like poor housing. Let's see, one more there, and here, there, and there. Okay, that's going to be the basic house shape. What else we got going on? Yes, here. And we're not going to leave these on stone. I'm going to replace, well, we'll do the insides in oak, or the inside flooring in oak, and then the outside we'll bring in some grass. But I wanted to get everything in beforehand. So wall, boom, boom. Oh, wrong. Misclick. Here I go again, building on camera. Always looking kind of silly. All right. So this will be kind of the basic idea. And then there we go. All right. Yeah, that's good. And then, as always, using oak as our oak logs as our support structure, which I think looks good, and it really adds to that kind of rustic feel of the build. So there. Yeah, I think we're going to take it all the way this way. No, I think we're going to come this way. All right, well, anyway, this is kind of the basic look of it. Next up, I'm going to put the roof in, and it's going to be a fairly basic roof. So I'll just do that off camera, and I'll pop back in and show you guys what we've got. Okay, adding a little bit of flourish onto the end of the roof here. Let's actually see, can I reach that? And then that there, boom, got it. All right, let's hop down, take some damage, and see where we're at right now. Yes, I know this is even, or this is not even, it's uneven, actually, is the word I was looking for. Because we're going to have 3 of these little tenements, apartments, or whatever, kind of all stuck together. So this is actually going to be in the middle of the building. We're nowhere close to being done or anything like that. But we've got the roof in, and instead of stone brick for outlining the roof, I went with cobblestone to kind of show. Again, it's a little lower rent, things of that nature. But it's looking good for being low rent, And so what I'm going to do now is I know I'm going to repeat this all the way over, and then we can start working on finishing touches, like getting flooring in, doing something with the little ceiling here, just stuff like that to, put in some of the sharper finishing details that really kind of make the build. So I probably needed to light up in here just a little bit better. The roof is on and in and set and whatever you want to call it. And let's start doing a few of the finishing little touch dealy thingies. I'm going to put a floor in. And I'm using half slabs because it saves resources. This project, this Harbor Town project, has just absolutely used up so much wood. It's insane. Okay, I don't know that we're going to do anything about the ceilings in here because I'm never coming in here. I'm not going to furnish these in any way. Again, because I never plan on coming in here. I've placed a jack-o'-lantern in that spot because it keeps everything in this room at light level 8 or higher, and everything in this little porch area at light level 8 or higher. That way, no monster spawning in here. We should be all good on that. Let's see what else we want to get in here. Now, under here and that block there, I've placed a water block, and I figured I would just do that, and maybe they're growing a little something. Maybe they're just growing a little something there. And what I think I'm going to do is, because I want this to grow that way, I'll put that there for now, and then when it does grow, I can take that out. And there'll just be a little pumpkin there or something. Although, actually, you know what? No, I don't want it there. I think I want it to go this way, so you can see it more as you kind of walk by. Oh, and then we have to get this part in, because this looks a little ridiculous. We need to hide it, obviously. So we'll go there. We're going to wrap it all the way around. And I don't have any bone meal to fix that, but so that looks better. And it's not super fancy, and it's not supposed to be. It's kind of low-income tenement housing. This is where the dock workers' families are going to stay, or the guys who work at the warehouse. It's simple and it's easy. It's quaint, I think. And I think it'll look a little better when this gets over there, probably. Okay, so maybe I didn't light up in there well enough. I'm just sitting here working on these things, do, and then all of a sudden this guy's looking out at me. Well, that's fun. That's awesome. I'm really glad he's in there. Glad the door's shut too. Let's take a gander at the plan for the retaining wall. Now I put this in these little stone pillars and then the stone brick end caps, which again looks better than the cobblestone wall. Looks much better. Although actually we may get rid of those to get some cobblestone in there at some point. I don't know that it's really necessary, but yeah, already this looks a lot better. And darn it, the sun is going down. Shoot. All right, well let's just get in. No, I'm gonna go sleep, and then we'll try doing it. I can't believe a creeper's stuck in one of those rooms. All right, let's try that again. Get this crazy kooky. I've got an idea to spice this up a little more and provide a bit of light back here. So we're gonna go there, and there, and put those there, and some glowstone there. And that'll provide a little light there, and we're going to repeat that every other pillar, because doing it for every pillar I think would look a little too cluttered. So then we'll go here, there, boom. Yeah, that looks a lot better already. And so we'll repeat this there. And then I'm going to do a similar design, but up one. Starting not there, but there. And if my frame rate drops, I'm really sorry. There is something about this area right here that half the time I am standing right here, my frame rate just drops in half, and I don't know why. Alright, so go this way, and we'll go, nuts. Of course I misclick, I'm building on camera. So that's empty. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. There. That one. And then instead of glowstone in there, because I think that'd just be kind of a waste of resources, we'll just put another chiseled stone brick in there. So if we get out a shovel so we can get down, step back, and there you go. It looks better. It looks neater. And it makes, and jutting this out more makes it a little more narrow, which is sort of the purpose. You know, and it's a nice wall, but we've got kind of tenement housing built right to the very edge because they're using up as much space as they possibly can because they're just trying to cram everything in. So I like the feel of that. Now I just need to get it repeated down to the end here. All right, yeah, I'll take that. That is a much better retaining wall than just the slabs cobblestone. So I like that. That's kind of fun, kind of interesting. Textures, a little splash of color with the glowstone, differing depths. I like it. All right, now we got to go look at, and this is ugly. I'm going to fix this at some point. I'll probably do it off camera when I have time. I don't know when that's going to be, but it probably won't be in an actual episode. I'll just fix it and be done with it. Let's see. Hopefully have, oh good, we've got something grown there. So we need our axe. There we go. And you still haven't grown, so we'll leave you there. But we've got stuff kind of put in and planted. Oh, hey, we're still there. What's up, buddy? Hey, I'd actually kind of forgotten he was there. I may have just peed a little. That's all right. Okay, so I don't know. I like the build. It's fun. I'm going to do it fits the theme certainly. You know, it's cheaper modular housing for, the not so socially elite in the harbor town. And it'll go up here. I'm not really going to do the interiors at all, just because I won't be in there ever. Oh, I also added those as kind of a shutter. If I wanted to put them on this actual block, so I could close it over this block, I'd need glass blocks instead of panes, and it's just not worth it. This looks fine. Little torch again for a little more light and just to break up the white. Roof ended up looking pretty good. I don't know, it all ended up looking pretty solid. We're probably at some point going to build something over here. I don't know if it's going to be kind of a mirror of what this is or what. Maybe some shops or something. I don't know. And eventually the city's going to grow over to there as well. But that's all considerations for a future day. I want to thank you guys for tuning into this episode of the Casually Avid Gamer Plays Minecraft. It was a lot of fun. I like this build. I enjoyed it a lot. It kind of fits in with the theme of our harbor town, if I don't show you the back of the saloon, which I still need to finish. But yeah, it fits in, and it's kind of fleshing out the neighborhood, if you will, fleshing out the build. And I really, really like it. I do like our retaining wall. Again, looks a lot more fun than just cobblestone. So no, this is getting really good. So thank you guys again for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please click that like button, click that subscribe button. It always helps me out a whole lot when you guys do that. So have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.